The biggest reason that businesses don't get results with a social media or their content marketing strategy is really because they give up way too quickly.
And that makes total sense because getting started is the hardest part. When you get started, you're getting absolutely no feedback, and all you're doing is putting out effort with nothing to show for it in return. Now, I like to equate this to what Warren Buffett does in business. Warren Buffett is famous for saying he'll only invest in a company where the business has a moat around it. So if you think of a medieval castle with a moat protecting it from the competition, those are the kind of businesses he wants to invest in. And I feel like that's what social media marketing is like. When you have an audience that knows you for what you do and keeps coming back and loves you for what you do, you're basically building a big old moat around your business that's going to protect you from the competition.
Yeah, and that's where people get caught up. They don't want to do the work and put out the content that they have to create in order to get that audience. So when we're talking to business owners, what are they asking us? How can I build this huge following of like hundreds of thousands of people? And then when we say, well, it's a lot about content creation and what do you do and how do you help people? They're like, oh no, wait. Like what?
Sounds like work.
Yeah, right? That's a lot of work. And in the beginning, when you're writing blog posts or you're doing videos and people aren't commenting or they're not sharing, we automatically just think, oh, well, we're marketing it wrong.
Absolutely, and there's no shortcut. You have to go through the trough that is the beginning. Everyone starts with 0 followers. Let's just face it. That's where we're all starting from.
Yep.
And so I heard one time that writing a blog or building a content marketing audience is a lot like playing Marco Polo, except for that you're the only one in the pool and you're yelling Marco for 2 years. And if you finally start to get a little success 2 years from now, way off in the distance you hear someone say, Polo, and you know it's starting to work. And that's what it feels like when you get that first comment or that first share on your video. And then you stick at it, you keep at it, and things start to make sense. And the flywheel gets going, and then now you've got momentum, and that's what we're all looking for. But you don't get to that point unless you make it through the beginning, which is the hardest part. So we want to encourage you guys not to give up, right?
Absolutely. And it's funny because we were just talking about these videos in particular. We've been getting people around the community that come up to us and say, hey, we really love your videos. And some of those people aren't commenting, liking, or even interacting in any way, but they're watching.
Yeah, you lurkers out there, we need more participation from
Right?
you guys. It's really fulfilling though. You know, I see people that are on my network are people that I know, and yeah, they're giving me great feedback, and they're using specific details that prove to me that they're actually watching these videos. And then I go back and I'm like, I haven't seen any likes from that person or comments. So I guess the moral there is that, you know, there are people that are actually watching it, that are consuming your content, that just aren't the kind of people that actually contribute. They're just not the engaged kind of personnel.
Yes.
But they're still appreciating your market.
And one day they may, when
Yes.
they actually need some help in whatever it is that you provide, you're going to be the person they're going to think to call, which is great.
Now, you know, you may have seen one of the earlier videos we did about social proof. And social proof, that means a lot of people kind of stay on the sidelines until they see other people doing things. So we've got those, even in content marketing, we've got those early adopters, those people like my mom that are liking our videos and cheering us on right
She's
from the
pretty
beginning.
great.
Yeah, exactly. And it really keeps us going. But then there are the later adopters, right? The people that are on the sidelines that aren't going to be making any comments until they start to see everybody commenting. And then it's a snowball, which is what really the moral of the story is here, is it's a snowball, but if you don't get to the top of the hill and you get the first little ball rolling down the hill, you're never going to make it there.
Absolutely. So whatever that content is for you that you need to be creating, don't get discouraged. Keep putting things out. Like with Jeremy, he's doing 1 video a day, committed to doing it. So commit to doing whatever that is, whether it's a weekly blog post, a daily video, whatever that looks like for you, do it. Just get it done.
Absolutely. The beginning is the hardest part. And so if you make it through that, it gets easier and easier and more rewarding.
Absolutely.